in the land of the free, where dreams take flight. A nation was born in the fire of the night. July 4th.
Hello viewers, welcome to the channel. In today's video we are in downtown Dayton, and today we are going to be checking out the newly renovated fountain here at Courthouse Square. The fountain quit working in 2020. If you've been keeping up with my videos, we've been checking on the progress of its restoration for the last year or so. We're not going to read all these plaques. It would just take a lot of time. But we're going to read this plaque. It says the Fountain of Presidents. It says the corner of 3rd and Main Streets has long served as a focal point of our community since 1850. The old courthouse has been a silent witness to a constant succession of events marking the history of our community and our country. We sent our soldiers off to war from this corner, and here we later celebrate their homecoming. The Wright brothers were honored here during their triumphant return from France in 1909. A few short years later, this was the place where the promise made in the attic were redeemed after the 1913 flood. Dayton citizens, residents of what is widely regarded as the most typical of American communities, have repeatedly gathered at 3rd and Main to see and hear a procession of our nation's presidents and would-be presidents who used this setting as a stage from which it inspired and persuade. The words gathered here reflect the personalities of our leaders as well as the issues and ideas of their times, which have formed and continue to shape our history. Like I said, we're not going to read all the plaques, but if you walk around the fountain here, you'll see that there's plaques. This character here, this fella, is my great-great-grandfather, and we're going to read this one because he's my relative. This is William Henry Harrison. In America, a glorious fire has been lighted upon the altar of liberty, and to you, my fellow citizens, have been entrusted its safekeeping to be nourished with care and fostered forever. Keep it burning and let the sparks that continually go up from it fall on other altars and light up in distant lands the fire of freedom. His grandson, Benjamin Harrison, would also become president. This guy is my great-great-grandfather. Benjamin Harrison is my great-grandfather. My grandmother is Leola Harrison. And here we have Abraham Lincoln. Rutherford B. Hayes. And here is Benjamin Harrison. This is my great-grandfather. Benjamin Harrison, 23rd President of the United States. We are one people, one in our purpose, aims, and lives. One in our fealty to the flag, the Constitution, and the indissoluble Union of States. There's Franklin Roosevelt. Why did they cut the Franklin Roosevelt? Oh, there it is. Did you see? It looks like they have like colored lights in there. Harry Truman. John F. Kennedy. Richard Nixon. Lyndon B. Johnson. William Henry Harrison was the shortest lived presidency. He was president for like 39 days. Sorry, I didn't even read this. That's Gerald Ford. James Jimmy Carter. He was president when I was born. Ronald Reagan. And William Bill Clinton. We're going to walk over here and check out the Lincoln statue. Straight ahead of us here is the old Montgomery County Courthouse, which is done in a Greek Revival architecture. And President Lincoln stood right here where this little awning is. And this here, like I said, this is Courthouse Square. A pretty tall statue. It says, Lincoln takes a stand. Abraham Lincoln spoke at this courthouse on September 17th, 1859. He stopped here between speeches in Columbus and Cincinnati at the invitation of his friend Dayton, lawyer Robert C. Schenck. They had met while both were members of Congress. These Ohio speeches introduced Lincoln as a serious political figure outside of Illinois. This led to an innovation to speak at the Copper Union in New York City, which made him known to the rest of the Republican Party and transformed him from a regional politician to a national leader. At the Republican Convention in May 1860, with Ohio's help, Lincoln was nominated, and in that fall, he won the election. So there you have it. There's the Lincoln statue. And this bell is from the first I can't pronounce that word too well. Anyway, it's from a church. Presbyterian church. It's really hard to kind of make out that plaque. Anyway, there you guys have it. It's just a short video here of Courthouse Square in Dayton, Ohio. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you did enjoy the video, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend ahead. Until next time.